Good morning, good morning, good morning. Again. Welcome to another episode of Spilling Tea. I am your host, Tiffany Daniels, and I'm very stupid. Cooked one and all. We're going back to that horrible world known as the JRC. But before we get going with this video, a few of the usual disclaimers. Alright, guys, you are going to see the link to this report done in 1979 right there in the description box. And it's going to also have, including Autistic Koya's massive archive on the subject, and folks, the templates. Sign your name, click on your senator, you know the drill. And also the ever-present and self-explanatory change.org Shut the Judge Rotenberg Center Down petition. Now, trigger warning, folks, when we talk about the JRC, you're going to hear vivid descriptions of and catch clips or surveillance footage of peoples with disabilities being tortured and abused. If you got young children present, please use your headphones, all right? Also, yes, I know I did the other video. It's still stupid o'clock, though, so if I stumble over my words, folks, my apologies in advance, alright? Alright, so we left off on page 5, and we were getting ready to start with physical facilities. The BRI school facility is a rented 2-story brick building, which is located on the property of a Roman Catholic parish. The school formerly served as a parochial grammar school. The school is located in a residential neighborhood of Providence and is generally in good repair. The front hallway is spacious. Carpeted area serves as an office for some of the clerical staff. You notice they have the pretty buildings and the pretty decorations, although those freaking decorations in their current location makes me want to head for the hills. It burns us precious. It burns us. God, pastels need to die. Sorry. The upper level is almost entirely used by professional and clerical staff for office space and meeting areas, which one classroom for the most advanced students. No New York State students participate in that classroom. Oh yay, because functioning levels. Fucking fantastic. I know in 1979 nobody actually realized that functioning levels fluctuate, even though they shoulda. So moving on before I go on a rant. Still dealing with allergies. The lower level of the school is predominantly program space. There are 5 classrooms on this floor, with accommodations ranging from carpeted, nicely decorated rooms to areas that are a reconverted gymnasium space with hardwood floors and high-set windows. The classrooms offer ample program space. They are uniformly furnished, having one teacher's desk and a number of long tables and chairs for the students, or individual student desks and chairs. Most classrooms have shelf space and are equipped with a variety of manipulative materials. The rooms were decorated for the holidays, and all shades were opened, which permitted natural lighting. Why the fuck do I care about their decorations? Those bastards use those decorations to lull parents and agencies investigating them into a false sense of security. God, why is that what matters? Also on lower level is a bathroom which has a number of toilets, sinks, and shower stall to accommodate the aversive technique of the cool shower. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck you and your aversive techniques. Fuck you for thinking you have the right to punish us for daring to exist for being disabled. God, I hate people. Mr. Mew, stop. Meow. Sorry, folks. The 5 group homes in which the children reside are all located in Massachusetts. 3 of these are modern ranch-type homes within suburban residential communities in Attleboro, Massachusetts. 2 are within the same residential development. The 3 homes are basically the same style. a raised ranch with a living room, a dining room, a complete kitchen, bathroom facilities, and 3 bedrooms. The furnishings and decorations are very attractive. Who the fuck cares? If you are being abused, does it matter if the cage that you are in is golden or not? With the exception of the dining room area, which is furnished with a long folding table and chairs, duplicates of furniture in the school. This institution-type furniture does not lend itself to the environment of the home. The dining room serves as the primary area for carrying out behavior modification program in the residences. So the dining room is where they fucking punish them for daring to exist. Gotcha. The 4th group home in Seekonk, Massachusetts is an older 2-story house, also located in a suburban residential area. This home is not as well maintained or as nicely furnished as the other homes. Nevertheless, it appears to be adequate. This particular home has a kitchen, bathroom, a number of bedrooms, both upstairs and down, and a dining room area which is also furnished with institution-type furniture. There is no living room area set up in this home, and there is no television or stereo in evidence. It was not apparent where the children in this home would spend any leisure or free time. Oh, they didn't give them any? I can answer that. If given the opportunity, a 5th group home operated by BRI in Rehoboth, Massachusetts was not visited because none of the New York State children reside there. Generally, the group home facilities are very adequate. The homes themselves are nicely furnished and well maintained. Locations are within established communities. However, it did not appear that shopping areas or recreation facilities were nearby. There are televisions, stereo record players, and other appropriate kinds of furnishings in most houses. The setup of the dining room where the children spend a major portion of their time in after-school programming is out of place in a home setting. The houses were also equipped with such items as electric alarms connected to some of the beds. The sound would be if a child leaves his bed, for fuck's sake. God forbid they have to get up and go take a piss. Oh no, you gotta be punished. How dare you need to pee? Also in bedrooms, one of the children was observed being restrained in her bed by leg and arm restraints tied to the 4 bedposts, spread-eagled. Oh my God. Despite the restraints, she continued to bang her head on the mattress. Well, gee, I fucking wonder why. These kind of equipment and practices were not appropriate to the home environment. Staff. BRI is staffed with paraprofessionals and professionals from a number of disciplines. Directed by Matthew Israel, a psychologist. The school employs special education teachers, a psychologist, social workers, part-time nurses, consultant staff, and paraprofessional treatment workers. Did you check their backgrounds? Did you do a background search? Because it has been proven that the JRC fucking lies. Not a single one of those goddamn teachers are goddamn qualified to be a teacher in a regular school, let alone in special education. That's been documented since then, folks. I guess it was a more trusting time in the 70s. Each classroom area is supervised by a teacher who writes the goals and helps to implement some of these. Paraprofessionals treat workers in each classroom also implement the program on both the individual basis. Support staff includes clinical workers and those who help to prepare and distribute the food for the mini-meal component of the program. Oh, you mean the fact that they have to earn the right to eat, and that you neurotypical bastards, nothing against the rest of you neurotypicals, some of you are actually pretty fucking sane, but for this group of neurotypicals, they think it's fucking completely fine that a person with a disability has to earn the right to be able to eat their food. The group homes are staffed by paraprofessionals who carry out the treatment programs in the residences. Group home routines are scheduled and supervised by professional staff members. All I'm saying is my time in the state, when we would go in and investigate a group home, if any of this shit was going on, it would have been closed right quick, fast, and in a goddamn hurry. Just saying. Daily routine for residents. The children rise at approximately 7 a.m. and begin to dress and get ready for the day. Since breakfast does not begin until the children arrive at school, morning in the home allows for personal hygiene and dressing activity. You mean the personal hygiene where yeah, they have staff members watching them bathe. Vans transport the children for approximately a 30-minute ride to the school. A few children are restrained with handcuffs and vision-blocking helmets for the entire ride. Notably, one New York student was handcuffed behind his back during all travel. His back deformity made this posture appear not most uncomfortable. The children arrive at the school about 9 a.m. At this time, they are toileted and begin the daily routine. The school day extends from 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Most notable in the daily routine is the lack of any normal reference points, such as lunch hour or recess time. Children begin working as soon as they arrive at the school and continue throughout the day. Tasks that vary somewhat depending on whether the child is working in a small group setting, 4 to 6 children, or an individual basis. These different grouping patterns provide the children with most of the pragmatic variety he experiences during the school day. Since background tasks such as stacking rings and shape boxes are constantly provided, the children are almost never idle. You can't have us ever having 1 minute to fucking rest. By the way, that's true across the disability board. See, we get drilled into it. If we're not constantly productive all the damn time, always doing something, then yeah, the way people will look at us. Yeah. The children are almost never idle. One further notable part of all of the daily routine for the children is the visit by the school nurse. Once each day, each child disrobes so that the nurse can check his body for bruises or other injuries which result from aversive techniques applied in the treatment process. Think about that. It's fucking disgusting. You should never have a goddamn school where a nurse has to go around and check for fucking bruises. The children leave school at approximately 5 p.m. Once again, they have a 30-minute ride back to the residence. The written evening schedule includes 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. exercise time, 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. work on self-care skills, 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. work on programs in a group setting, 8:30 to 9:30 p.m. work on individualized tasks. This schedule was not followed during the direct observation of the homes. The team observed 3 of the group homes one evening from about 5:30 to 7 p.m. Despite the written schedule, all 3 of the homes, the children were seated in the dining area at a long table performing manipulative tasks. A treatment worker was implementing the program and providing each child with bites of his dinner as a reward for tasks completed. That is fucking sick. So there they are at the dinner table, staring at the food, but they don't get to have any of it unless they earn it. And they have to earn it bite by bite. God, what the hell is wrong with these people? In each home, there was also one child working on an individual basis in the kitchen area. She also received dinner as a reward. Why you receiving dinner as a reward? fuck? I don't care if that's 1979. That's insane. The evening meal consisted of a hot dinner, but was eaten in small amounts over the course of 1 to 1.5 to 2 hours. When asked about the attempts to keep the dinners warm for the children, staff replied that hot water-based dishes were tried once but proved to be too inconvenient. They don't even keep the food at appropriate temperatures. Therefore, the children actually receive only a few bites of a hot meal during the course of the day. The rest of the food is either cold when served or becomes cold before it is consumed. Staff reported that their physician assured them that the nutritional value is not lost if the food becomes cold. Oh, for God's sake. There was no evidence of leisure activity taking place in any of the group homes during either the evening or morning visits. Televisions and stereos were in evidence, were not in use. Further, it could not be determined how much opportunity the children have to play out of doors. The site visit did occur during a time of very cold weather. It is important to note that the above routine takes place 7 days per week. The children attend the school on Saturday and Sunday, and there is no adjustments in the weekend schedule. The treatment staff work a variety of scheduled shifts. Treatment staff who work at the home in the morning, actually we'll stop here. So, unfortunately, from all we know, this is not really all that shocking to us, is it? The fact that you have to earn your food bite by bite, however, was a news flash to me, although it shouldn't have been, considering how Jennifer Musumba described it. And I am thinking, more likely than not, that is still the case as to how they play things now. That you have to keep working all the time, never have a moment away from their nonsensical, useless tasks. And that you have to earn your food. Not only do you have to earn your food, no, you have to earn each bite. Yeah. And not only do you have to earn each bite, but they won't even go and reheat the food for you. So you are earning bites of cold food. And the fact that this concept of using your daily meals as rewards is insane. Insane. Do these people not understand? Food affects the development of children and teenagers. If you are starving them, making them earn each bite, how do you think that is affecting the development of them psychologically, mentally, physically? And then they wonder why there's behavior, and then they have behaviors. Because that's what happens when you have to earn every single bite. You're going to have behaviors. You're going to act out. You're even going to regress. And what happens, folks? Then they get punished for the behaviors that the staff and this bizarre psychotic behavioral program produces. And on that note, folks, I'm going to go ahead and close out for this morning. We don't get very many views on this channel, especially on this subject. The few that we do tend to get removed from time to time. So, folks, please don't forget to hit that like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to hit the comments. Do appreciate your time this morning. And as always, we here at Spilling Tea hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.